So what if I have 3 less than a number is 44? Well, again, I want to underline the important math terms, the terms that make me think of a math symbol. One would be less than, which makes me think of subtraction, and the other is, which makes me think of the equal sign. So I know I'm going to have subtraction and I know I'm going to have an equal sign. It's pretty easy to figure out what goes on this side of the equal sign, and that's going to be 44. But what am I going to do over here? 3 less than a number. So that means I take this number and I want another number that's smaller by 3. So it's going to be n minus 3. It's very important that you remember that less than means you reverse the order when you write it in math. So what if I wanted to write this as an equation? The sides of a rectangle are x and x plus 4. The perimeter is 87. So there's a lot going on here, but I know that I'm talking about perimeter, and I know I'm going to have an equal sign, and I know what the lengths of the sides are. So I probably want to use the formula for perimeter. So if you take a look at your notes, you show that perimeter equals 2 times length plus 2 times width. So in this case, I'm going to have perimeter equals, well, 2 times x plus 2 times x minus 4. And I say down here that the perimeter is 87, so I'm going to say 87 equals 2x plus 2 times x minus 4. Alright, so here's one that I want you to try yourself. And it's a little tricky, so pay attention. So if a number is decreased by 5 and the result is doubled, the final result is 26. So I'm doubling what I get when a number is decreased by 5. So I want you to look at this, take a moment, underline the parts that make you think about math and math symbols. Think about what you want to do first and what it might look like. Alright, so hopefully you have decreased by, doubled, and is underlined. You might have a number, 5, result, and 26. You might have those underlined as well. That's not as big a deal. So the first thing you do is this number decreased by 5. You do that first. A number is decreased by 5. And what does that look like? Well, that looks like n, n minus 5. And then that result is doubled. So what's that going to look like? Well, that means I'm going to multiply it by 2. And then that final answer is 26.